And thank you very much. Coming to you live from Pancho's Cantina. It's my pleasure to welcome in Mike Lundwall. Marvin Weiss is coming up. Mike, let's get right to it. Let's talk about the importance of beach safety from a lifeguard's perspective.
Thank you, Howie. As our new lifeguard season approaches, there'll be many people flocking our beaches. Our Long Beach lifeguards are on for weekends right now until we go full-time June 24th. But I'd just like to give you a few tips of being safe in the ocean. First of all, if there's no lifeguard on duty, please do not go in the water. Avoid the water at all costs. But we know that the season is hot and people want to flock in the water, and if you do go in the water and there's no lifeguard on duty, which is not recommended, you have to be able to identify areas in the water that are safe. We have these things called rip currents, and rip currents are very dangerous. This is a body of water that flows away from the shore, and people and drownings occur in rip currents. So if you are caught in a rip current and you are being pulled offshore, the key thing is not to panic. Don't panic, lay on your back, wait for help. Hopefully somebody sees you and will come rescue you. So don't panic. Panic equals exhaustion, and exhaustion equals that D word, which I don't like to use. If lifeguards are on duty and you're swimming, the best thing to do is go up to the lifeguard, ask the lifeguard where is the safest place to swim on the beach. And our areas are designated with green flags for the safest place to swim. So swim by the green flags, ask the lifeguard for direction, and always check in with the lifeguard every time you go to the beach. These are just a few tips for you to stay safe on the beach. And I'm gonna end with this. Always swim near a lifeguard and be aware of your water and your surroundings, and always be safe at the beach.
Excellent, Mike. Great tips. Marvin, some of the things you'd like to add as a 42-year veteran as Long Beach lifeguard.
As Mike said, swimming near the lifeguard is most important, but be aware when you get to the beach. Look around, and you will see where everybody else is swimming. So even though you think that that piece of water in front of you looks so inviting because nobody else is swimming there, there's a reason why nobody else is swimming there. So therefore, swim by where everybody else is, get to the lifeguard. If you're one of those swimmers that's an experienced swimmer that wants to go out and be able to do a little extra swimming and be allowed to swim outside a different area, you may want to approach the lifeguards. We'll get you, if we can, a flotation device that you can trail behind you, and we'll let you go and get a long swim in for those marathon triathlete swimmers, triathletes that come down to our beaches and want to swim. We will cooperate with you when you cooperate with us. So please be aware, be safe. If you are not an ocean swimmer, specifically, stay away from the ocean. Don't think that just because it looks like it's fun, it's not a pool. It is an ocean. And as Mike mentioned earlier, rip currents can take you quickly. Parents, when you're down at the ocean, we ask you to please make sure that if your child is 8 years old or younger, that you are down by the shoreline standing in the water with them. Do not allow these small children to be down by the water. We try to watch everybody. We can't watch every single person, every single child, every single moment. Although we'd like to, we try to, we do our best. We keep our eyes everywhere we can, every moment. But it's still your responsibility as an adult and as the parent to be by the water with the child, especially at those age groups, because the water gets deep quickly when they're bouncing in the water. On that note, everyone have a great and safe summer. We will make sure to keep you safe as we can, and we look forward to seeing you on our beautiful beaches in Long Beach. Thank you.
Excellent, Marvin. Mike, I want to know, but talk about the preparation the lifeguards go through getting ready for beach season, as far as meetings and working together, coordinating that all the lifeguards are on the same page, and what does that entail?
Well, it all starts at the top, Howie, with the chief of lifeguards. He instructs his zone supervisors, and in turn, zone supervisors give the beach officers instructions on a daily basis. It is my job as East Crew Captain to instruct my guards every morning to what's going on the beach, the water temperature, the tides, some unsafe areas, some rip currents I notice while scouring the beaches in the morning. So I instruct my guards of their stations, where to work, to be aware of certain hazardous conditions. And all my guards are versed, they are trained, they go through an intensive training, they do practice rescues, they run, they're in shape. And a big piece of Long Beach lifeguarding, it's not like it was years ago where, everybody swam everywhere. We're more of a preventative unit. We're always trying to prevent rescues. And there was this LA County lifeguard many years ago, Howie Cox, and his big quote was, it's better to prevent a rescue than actually having a rescue. So we're very preventative down in Long Beach, and we do a lot of things just to keep people safe. And we're always vigilant, watching the water, heads turning, and it's my job to supervise lifeguards to be on top of their game so people are safe on the beach. I know a lot of kids have their boogie boards ready to go, and I always have to give this advice for the boogie boarders. You must have a cord to be attached to your board. A lot of kids tend to go out a little deep and they fall off their boogie board and they get a little nervous. But when they have that pull cord, they can get back on their boogie board and stay on your boogie board. Many times kids try to swim for it, stay on your flotation device, yell for help, a surfer can come over and help you, and so on. So these are just some tips of many, but the main thing is swim near a lifeguard. If there's no lifeguard on duty, you do not go near the water. Thank you.
All right, that was awesome.